All right, y'all. So let's move on and let's talk about the diddler. So yeah, there's another story that came out about the freak offs. So now, and then also I thought this was old, but apparently I'm guessing they have another Diddy documentary that's on Tubi or something. I've been seeing a lot of advertisements and stuff about it. It just popped up through TMZ, and I was like, I didn't know that this was actually a thing, but apparently it is. So they said Diddy's legal team is saying that his infamous freak-offs were all consensual amongst every party involved, and some top lawyers see the play. In a new clip from TMZ, okay, so it is a new. In a new clip from TMZ's The Fall of Diddy, his defense, various lawyers spoke about the legal strategy, including Joe Tacopina, who served as ASAP Rocky's lawyer for his Hollywood assault trial. Tacopina agreed with Diddy's team, asserting that there may be some weight to their legal argument in court. I was going to show y'all the clip, but I don't know how Tubi is with their algorithms and things of that nature, so I'm like, I'm not going to risk it and have them come for me. So y'all just going to have to just go by what I'm reading. So the battleground here will be consent in this whole case, Tagopina expressed in the exclusive TMZ interview. And quite frankly, at the time, it sounds like people were consenting. It's not sex trafficking if everyone wants to be there. When you think of sex trafficking, you have connotations of people being sold for sex, and you're not going to get that here. From what I've been told, is the defense has countless written communications that will negate any lack of consent in this case, that will negate any coercion in this case. It's going to be hard for them to say, yeah, I wrote this stuff, but I was just case scared and I wrote that I was happy to come, but I wasn't really happy to come. This isn't as signed, sealed, and delivered as most people think it is for the prosecution. And that's what I was thinking too, because as I was reading something, like, well, damn, now they're probably going to say something or another that in this whole situation, Diddy covered his butt by having people sign NDAs, by having people who are going to be doing these freak offs and making money hand over fist for being slutted out at these freak offs, that you sign that you sign paperwork saying that yes, I give consent or I give permission, whatever the case is, even if there was a situation where yes, I was scared and I was trafficked in so many other ways, but because I feared for my life, I signed the paperwork because I was threatened. That's all going to be in so many ways, I believe, hard to prove. So it's always like these weird little loopholes, and when they want to go to the T by the legalities of it all, because a lot of times the legal world does not catch up with the real world in a lot of situations. A lot of these cases might get thrown out. And then we have people who come in and make all these allegations where some people aren't going to believe that it's true, or he may get off because of this situation. So now the trial date is coming up next month because we are in April. It is April 1st. Happy April Fools. They said the embattled mogul has been hit with even more lawsuits. Most recently, Diddy was hit with a lawsuit from a John Doe alleging that Sean S.'d him on the set of a commercial in 2022 or 2023. The Southern California-based man explains that they were filming a high-profile commercial where he was contracted to work as a photographer, production assistant. An unnamed man then allegedly began speaking to the Bad Boy Records founder, which led the superstar to invite John Doe back to his trailer. Things immediately escalate from there, as Joe recalls Combs demanding a baloney wash from him, saying, if you suck it right, I'll make your career take off. An incident that the man calls blatant sexual quid pro quo. And, because Trump definitely made that word famous in regards to like the quid pro quos and things of that nature. But what a quid pro quo is, wait, what was the other story? I was like, wait a minute, am I missing something? Because there was a story that I was supposed to have in regards of Beyonce. I just realized I did not have that story up. Let me go get that, because there was another thing that came out and I could have sworn I added to the docket. As I'm saying, I'm like, wait a minute, I'm missing something. So, oh yeah, I got it. It was like, when I was rushing putting this damn show together, I totally forgot about it. Okay, so now that we got that, we'll conclude with the rest of this story. Oh yeah, so When he said all that, they said Combs framed the meeting as an opportunity for Doe to advance his career. Doe, although hesitant, could not turn down what appeared to be a career-defining moment few ever receive, the lawsuit reads per USA Today. The implication was clear that if Doe did not perform a baloney wash on Combs to his satisfaction, his career will be over. And so his trial is going to start on May 5th. You know, I will definitely be here with bells on talking about it and bring you all the latest celebrity news and gossip in regards to that. But let's get into this situation where we got with there's an accuser, a news story, because this was the story that I thought I had open, but apparently I didn't. Because this story, there was like two Diddy stories that came out today, and I think I only opened up one, but not the other. But we got it, so I can just stop running over the mouth and get right to it. So, a disturbing new lawsuit just came out from a guy who said that he was essayed, R-worded, and humiliated at a freak-off party in Miami. And he says Jay-Z, Beyoncé, LeBron James, and Gloria Estefan saw him in rough shape. So Diddy is being sued for human trafficking by a Florida man named Joseph Manzaro, who claims Diddy humiliated him at an April 2015 birthday party for King Combs by they said he strapped a penis to his face and paraded him around. In the lawsuit obtained by TMZ, Manzaro claims that he was drugged and transported to Star Island in Miami for the big party in April of 2015. Well, you know, he lives out there because Rosie O'Donnell had a house out there too. He said that he was first dragged into the back entrance of Emilio and Gloria Estefan's mansion, where a panicked Gloria saw his drug-induced stupor, and demanded someone call an ambulance. Manzaro claims that Emilio quickly silenced Gloria and ushered her away into the crowd, and then he says he saw LeBron walking through the hallway in a bath towel. He says LBJ looked at him, and that's not Lyndon B. Johnson, chair. So Lyndon B. Johnson, LBJ looked at him and said, y'all better do something about that. Now, in the docs, Manzaro claims ex-porn star Adria English then led him through a secret tunnel to Diddy's mansion, where he regained partial consciousness in a large party area where he noticed Beyoncé and Jay-Z. Now, this got me wondering, now, is the secret tunnel attached to the Estefan mansion? Because what kind of houses y'all got? What is these, like, plantation type situations with y'all got down in Miami? Because, I mean, I don't know how these houses, but I know they do have, like, I've seen in movies where they have, like, tunnels that go from one house to another and that sort of thing. But the way y'all making it seem like Emilio be down with some stuff too. So I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about this story because this sounds crazy. But on the other hand, I feel like this guy, Manzaro, is unlike all the other John and Jane Does or whoever, he's naming names. He's got names. LeBron, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Gloria, and Emilio Estefan. Saying all them names. So I wonder if it comes down to a court situation, are they all going to be subpoenaed? Are they going to have to testify? So they said that Manzaro claims that when Beyonce saw him, she asked, what is this? What's this all about? Why is this half-naked white man with a cop mask standing here in front of me? Wait, hold on now. Now, you're not going to have me sit up here and believe that Beyonce, you know, light skin, dark skin, beige, fluorescent beige, bitch, I'm black, that she up in there and said cock? We supposed to believe that? That's a white word. Now, you know, ain't many black people that be out here saying cock. Unless, in the words of Funky Dineva, you black like this and not like this. So they said Diddy wanted to see what we do to snitches. This is part of his punishment. This is what Diddy's goons told Beyonce. So Diddy's accuser claims that he was then forcibly paraded through multiple rooms filled with people who jeered and taunted him. And he says Diddy ordered him to be degraded, calling out, he's going to find out what we do to snitches tonight. Get him undressed. Manzaro says that he was stripped and then dressed in a small thong bikini bottom and a black leather mask with a rubber dam forcibly inserted and zip closed over his head. He says a locking sex device was affixed to his mask protruding from his mouth, with Diddy and Adria allegedly subjecting him to degrading and non-consensual acts. Well, hold on, because let me tell y'all what Miss Mamas look like. That's Diddy and LeBron. That's Miss Mama. Ooh, that ass, girl, cover that up. He says later in the night, he came across celebrity jeweler Jacob Arabo, who he says was visibly disturbed by his attire. He claims Jacob asked, what is this? Everybody, what is this? What is this? That's got me thinking of Miss Mama from RuPaul Drag Race. What is this? What's going on with this guy? Why is he standing here staring at me with a penis strapped to his face? Mazzaro claims Emilio again intervened and told Diddy's goals to get him out of Jacob's sight. And then Gloria again pleaded for an ambulance, with Emilio silencing her and shoving her away into a crowd. They said Jay, Beyoncé, LeBron, Gloria, and Jacob are not being sued. Now it is true Diddy threw a 17th birthday party for his son back in April of 2015. And while Manzaro is referring to it as a freak off, the alleged event he describes does not match what prosecutors have said in the federal indictment. They allege the freak offs involved Diddy, a sex worker, and another woman. By the way, one quick note they found out in Manzaro's story with a simple Google search is that Jay-Z was in New York City on April 1st, 2015, the date of King's 17th birthday, for a speaking engagement about Tidal streaming service, which he had just purchased, which of course made me believe that this man is fucking lying. And that's why I said, first of all, one of the giveaways was Beyonce ain't no way in hell as black as she is, she's saying cock. We call it dick. I'm sorry, sir, but that's what we call it. I know maybe in y'all neck of the woods, y'all just know things as cock, but no, we saying dick up in here. Number two, the whole situation is like, if you was going to make up a lie, you should at least make sure your I's was dotted and your T's was crossed before you said all of this. I mean, it's cute or whatever that you got all these celebrity names in your mouth, but now you out here trying to make people look like, oh, well, now we need to cancel Gloria Estefan. We need to cancel Emilio. We need to cancel Jay-Z and Beyonce. We need to cancel LeBron James. Well, maybe we could cancel LeBron James so whenever he plays my Knicks, that he don't be kicking they behind. Now I'm just playing. It's basketball talk. But for the most part, it's just like, yeah, I was side-eyeing this, especially when I was like, okay, the Beyonce thing, and then hearing about this whole thing about, yeah, Jay-Z was in New York City. So how the hell was he in New York? What, he astral projected himself from New York to Miami to be a witness to a freak off humiliation situation? And why would Diddy do this at a party with a bunch of celebrities around, humiliating him? I don't feel like that Diddy would have actually done this in front of an entire audience. I'm sure that Diddy's got his kinks. Diddy's got his little things that he's into. Diddy is not innocent in this. Trust and believe. From the many decades that he's done dirty to people. But in this situation, you people keep coming out with y'all alleged lies and vitriol and all these other stories y'all be out here spreading. You're making it bad for other people to have their stories told. So y'all need to stop with stop with the bullshit. Stop with the mess. So they also said that yeah, they said he was at a speaking engagement about Tidal streaming service, which he had just purchased. Now, Manzaro is going after Diddy, Adria, and Diddy's alleged drug mule, Brendan Paul, among others. He's suing them for human trafficking, and he's seeking damages. So, yeah, that is the latest on that. And if you have Tubi, you can definitely head over to there and watch for free The Downfall of Diddy, His Defense. I don't know if I was going to watch it, but you want to know something? I might actually give it a gander. I might actually go over there and check it out. So I definitely want to hear from you all. What do you think of this story? Do you believe this latest tea on the Diddler? And will you be checking out his side of the story, or well, his defense side, because he can't speak. His attorneys and stuff are speaking, or people who were in it. Because I also saw a clip of Ebony K. Williams was in it too. She's not a part of it. She is a lawyer, but she spoke out because I saw a clip of it that I wish I could have showed y'all, but like I said, I don't want to worry about this channel being demonetized, so I was like, I'm not going to risk it. So I definitely want to hear from y'all. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below.